Hello everyone!
Hello everyone.
Welcome to Pinoy Crew.
TV.
So, ang ating pag-usapan ngayon ay tungkol kay Alex Iyala. Sa tennis naman tayo kasi nakakapagod yung politika. Sa tennis naman tayo. Okay. GC, what can you say about Elena Rybakina?
I think that she is a very solid player, and she's like in the top 10 rankings currently.
Currently her rank is rank 2.
Yeah, rank
After Sabalenka.
2 behind.
Behind Sabalenka after gani kay first Sabalenka and then second is Rybakina. So she's from Ukraine, right? And what can you say that she was defeated by Alex Iyala?
It was unexpected. I think that something happened to her, or maybe Alex Iyala was playing very well at that time.
But no, because at first Alex Iyala got 1 while Elena Rybakina she got 4-1.
Yeah.
Did you see the game?
No.
You didn't see the game. Okay. So, unexpected talaga yung pagkatalo ni Elena Rybakina kasi nga solid siya at siya ay tinawag ng mga commentators na isa siyang grass court queen. Tapos may nag-away pa sa comment section na sinabi na hindi daw siya grass court queen because sa ano naman siya nanalo sa what did she win this?
She won
Wimbledon, no. Last Australian Open. You forgot? She won the Australian Open this year. Okay, so may babasahin tayo dito, guys. Iniintriga talaga si Alex Iyala at saka si Elena Rybakina. So ito ang sabi. World number 2, Elena Rybakina has withdrawn from the Bad Homburg Open with a right hip injury. So sinasabi nila na nagka-injury daw. So do you believe it? Because at first when she was like running away from Alex Iyala, remember that she broke the serves of Alex Iyala and then going up 4-1, and then Iyala came back, and then when she got lost, she said that she has hip injury. Would you believe that?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Need to see medical evidence.
Okay, so he's not sure. By the way, guys, he's also playing tennis here in our place. Okay, continue sa chismis. The 2022 Wimbledon champion will now consult her medical team and undergo additional tests to determine what's next. So, may mga nagsasabi na ano daw, nagkasikit siya nung nagkaroon siya ng injury nung natalo siya. So, tingnan natin dito yung mga chismis kasi maraming chismis at nag-away-away na. Sabi nila, to, sabi ha, lahat ng nakakalaban ni Alex nagkaka-injury. Pero sabi pa naman dito, get well soon, Rybakina. Tapos sabi, preparing for Wimbledon. So sabi, they will only believe na siya ay nagkaroon ng injury if she will not play in Wimbledon. Pero pag naglaro siya ng Wimbledon, ibig sabihin no, nagpahinga lang siya at ibig sabihin no, na hindi daw niya matanggap. So may nagsabi dito na biglang nagka-injured ng natalo parang si Coco Gauff din nung tinalo ni Iyala. Tapos sabi nila, kung may injury hindi siya didikit sa laban. Tama, the laban is so dikit. Dapat daw the score would be, can you read?
Would be 6-1 or 6-2.
Kung nagka-injury, sobrang dikit kasi nga ang score nila ay 7-5, 6-4. So hindi siya matatawag natin na tawag nito, underrated. Kasi nga dikit ang laban, 7-5 at saka 6-4. So kagaya ng sinabi dito ng isang Maritus na kung may injury daw siya, dapat 6-1 or 6-2 lang ang score or 6-0-0. Tapos, sabi naman dito nila na she wasn't moving well last tournament. Yun ang kanilang sinasabi. Pero, may nagsabi dito na she will come back stronger. So, magpapahinga lang siya. Maybe, okay lang naman din na magpahinga siya, hindi siya sasali next tournament kasi nga, palapit na ang Wimbledon. So, totoo talaga yung sinabi nila na yung nakalaban ni Alex, si Rybakina, ay grass grass court queen din kasi nanalo nga naman siya ng Wimbledon noong 2022. Oh, 2022. Tapos, this year, nanalo siya ng Australian Open at malay natin sa Wimbledon pero nagkasakit siya. So, yun ang ating masasabi kay Elina Rybakina na wala talagang did you believe or did you guess that Alex Ayala will win against her?
No.
Yeah, because she's reigning aces.
Yeah.
How many aces? Tapos, dito may nagsabi na si ano daw, si Elena Rybakina ay nagkaroon siya ng more than 20 plus or 40 plus errors. Yun ang sabi. Tapos, sinabi naman dito, hindi kasalanan ni Alex kung nagkaroon siya ng mga unforced errors kasi siya naman may hawak ng kanyang racket at saka syempre, bilog naman yung bola. So, si Alex Ayala ay ano talaga siya, kumbaga, nag-i-improve na yung kanyang laro. Syempre, gusto din niyang manalo. Bigyan natin ng pagkakataon si Alex Ayala kasi nga, dream niya at isa siyang tenista, manlalaro ng tennis na professional. So, let's give her the benefit of the doubt that she can do what these players can do like Ariana Sabalenka, Elena Rybakina, and also Elina Svitolina. So, mamaya pag-usapan naman natin si Elina kung ano ang nangyari. Kasi, yung mga natatalo niya ay meron talaga silang mga may mga excuses. So, ilan na ba yung natalo niya? Do you know how many top 10 ranked top 10 players Alex Ayala defeated?
No.
You don't know? You are not updated. You are tennis player but you are not updated.
No.
So, she defeated Iga
Yeah, Iga.
and rank 2, and then Paulini rank 8, and then Kukogov that time rank 4, and then Elina Rybakina rank 2,
Yeah.
and Svitolina
Rank 8.
rank 8, and there's another one I forgot.
Cheese?
Yeah.
Madison Keys?
Madison Keys also defeated by Alex Ayala. So, Alex Ayala now is getting stronger by the time that she will reach 25 or 26. Baka magkaroon na siya ng
No. Top 20.
maybe top 20 or maybe
Top 30.
she can win any Grand Slam tournament kung
Semis?
magpa-practice siya. No, Grand Slam nga eh. Australian Open, US Open, Roland Garros, Wimbledon,
Yes, Open.
US Open. Oh, yeah, US Open. Okay? So, that's it. So, ayan. Yung mga tinatalo ni Alex Ayala, bigla silang nagkakaroon ng injury. At siguro hindi nila matanggap ba na nasa nasa ibabaw, tapos si Ayala nasa baba, tapos tatalunin lang sila. So, ganun talaga ang buhay. If you are on top, there will come a time that you will go
Down.
down. So, that's it. Bye-bye.
Bye.